Why does that make you a woman?
Because
As opposed to just a man who doesn't get along with some other men, or a man who's depressed, or a man who doesn't feel at home totally in his body, which, by the way, is a pretty universal human experience. Everybody goes through it at one time or another. So in what way does that make you a woman, though? And it's interesting. You're telling me that you listen to the experiences of other transgender people.
Well, yeah.
But what about women?
So
Because trans women are women, you would say, right?
I would say that. Yeah.
Exactly the same?
Yes.
Okay, well then why do you need to hear the testimony of quote unquote trans women? Like how you pick any actual woman in this room. In what way do you know that you belong in the same category as them?
I know because they tell me. So here was
You need them to tell you what you are?
women. Yes. I trust the opinions of the women around me.
And if most women,
it's incredible. You might try it sometime.
If most women voted and said they don't see you as a woman, would you say I'm not a woman anymore?
If who?
If most women voted and said they don't see you as a woman anymore, would you then relent and say I'm not a woman?
I would say most people on the planet have no idea who I am. I'm going to trust the opinions of the people who've spent their lives with me.
But you are relying on other people to tell you who you are, is what we're establishing.
For context, I know you like to think, I know you like to say, everybody's rah-rahing and supporting transgender people, and yet they're still killing themselves, etc. But I'm standing here in a room full of people applauding you and asking questions like, how can I put out legislation here in New Mexico, my home state I grew up in, to try to reverse transgenderism? I'm not safe. And
How are you not safe? You just said you're standing in a room with people who disagree with you, and you're perfectly fine. So how are you not safe? Okay, look, we're going round and round. You don't want to answer any of the questions. Maybe we'll end with this because we're talking about womanhood. So people can probably shout out the question I'm going to ask you right now.
Okay.
But you know that you're a woman.
Yes.
What is that?
So gender is a social thing. It only
I don't
makes
want to hear
sense.
that. What is a woman? What is a woman?
What is a woman?
The word woman, define in the dictionary. Go.
A woman is somebody who is included and respected and seen and participates in society, recognized by other women. If you speak with women...
Circular definition.
That's mine. Whatever.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Good.
So Matt Walsh is getting brutally honest with this transgender student who confronted him and, like he said, put their identity out on the table for conversation, right? So I don't think Matt Walsh meant to be aggressive or attack this person or single this person out, but they stepped forward and challenged him and presented their own case as an anecdote for discussion. So it's a different scenario. And I think Matt Walsh, in the nicest way possible, he's not being cruel here. He's not being mean. He's not being a bully, which is good. But he's telling this person the reality that they need to hear. It sounds like they are surrounded by people who just affirm them and whatever they say, whatever they feel like, whatever they want. And that is a recipe for disaster in any context. But when it comes to your personal identity, your gender identity, and possibly taking life-altering hormones and having life-altering procedures, that's when you need people around who are going to tell you the truth, not just affirm everything that you think and feel, because there is a possibility that you're off base. You need people who are going to tell you the truth. So in that way, I think Matt Walsh here is actually trying to be nice to this person and maybe be the one person in their life that told them what they didn't want to hear, but what they needed to hear. So anyway, let me know what you guys thought of this clip in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching.